Previously on MasterChef Canada.
Switch!
A tag team dim sum challenge.
For God's sakes, get the colander.
Off!
Tested the home cook's ability to work in pairs.
A team is only as strong as its weakest link.
And Julie's MasterChef Canada dream came to an end. Tonight,
welcome to Origin North.
a high-end restaurant challenge
I need food now. I can't wait anymore.
pushes the top 6 to their limit.
We need them plated now.
And an iconic Canadian treat
This is not an easy pressure test.
dashes the dreams of a top contender.
It's tasteless. Bad donut.
It's a beautiful day in Toronto, and the remaining home cooks arrive at the location of their next team challenge.
I know I'm a team captain, and I'm kind of scared because this is my time to either make it or break it.
I need to work my butt off. I came so close to going home. I need to show that I want to push myself further every time.
Welcome to your most difficult team challenge yet. There are only 6 of you left now.
The 3 of us are chefs and restaurateurs. We've built our reputation running some of the best restaurants in the world.
This challenge taps into the dream of every aspiring chef to one day run their very own restaurant kitchen.
This is the opportunity we want to work in a real kitchen. This is what all of us came here for.
And the restaurant you're taking over today isn't just any restaurant.
I'm going to entrust you with my own. Welcome to Origin North. Let's go inside.
This is Chef Claudio's restaurant, and we're gonna be cooking in it.
It's his baby, and that is really exciting.
Tonight, 44 of Claudio's most preferred and loyal customers will arrive here. They will expect the beautiful food that Origin is known for.
We are taking over Origin North, Holy Toledo. This is going to be insane.
Tamara and Pino, since you had the winning dishes from the last elimination test, you will be the captains in this team challenge.
But because this is my restaurant, I will choose the teams.
That just totally threw me for a loop. I kind of already thought who was going to be on my team. This totally changes everything.
Tamara,
Yes, Chef.
your red team members will be Mike and Kayla.
Kayla has an incredible drive, and that's definitely going to work in my favor today. Mike needs a lot of direction, and that's going to be my job to put a fire under his ass and make him work.
That means Pino, you will be with Marita and Eric.
Marita has a great attention to detail, and Eric is quick and understands concepts very quickly in the kitchen. This is the winning team.
The dishes you'll be cooking are very challenging. I'm placing a huge amount of trust in each and every one of you. And it's my reputation on the line.
Chef.
Please follow me.
I've never been in a professional kitchen, and to run one of this prestige is pretty incredible.
Come on over, I'm gonna give you a demo.
After changing into chef whites, the home cooks gather for a cooking demonstration of the 2 appetizers and 2 mains featured on tonight's menu.
It's a very simple dish, very elegant. You're gonna drop the beet in the middle.
First up is Claudio's signature beet salad with walnuts, yogurt, and pickled onion.
He's like building these beautiful little paintings.
You're not really fussing with this. You're just kind of letting things be themselves, be natural.
The second appetizer is seared scallops with smoked roe and squid ink aioli.
A little bit of the smoked roe. This gives a dish a real sense of luxury. Smell that? Oh. It's really quite stunning.
We've never plated anything at this level before.
Next on the agenda, the 2 main dishes. A tea-smoked venison with chanterelles and sweet potato, and pan-roasted halibut with Thai coconut broth.
That's beautiful, right? The key again is to sear the fish properly, not to overcook it.
Chef, is there a side of preference you want to sear first?
You want to sear the presentation side, which is the top inside of the halibut. The next dish we're going to prepare is the venison loin. Very, very earthy, elegant dish. You're going to sear it on all sides, and you're going to finish it in the oven. From raw to cooked, it's about 12 minutes. It's going to rest. 3 minutes, it's going to become the perfect medium rare.
The timing will make or break us in this challenge. It absolutely will.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
Holy shit, this is gonna be crazy.
As night falls over the city, the teams gear up to make the 4 challenging dishes they have just been taught.
Extremely nervous. I've never worked in one of these kitchens, fast-paced kitchens before. So many things could happen.
This is not an easy challenge, but this is what my team and myself have been preparing for at MasterChef Canada Kitchen.
I hope you all pay close attention, because tonight we will be watching your every move.
We'll also be talking to the diners and giving them customer surveys to fill out. We'll take all that feedback into account, but ultimately, we will decide the winning team.
If I don't think a dish is perfect, I won't let it leave this kitchen.
As always, the losing team will face the dreaded pressure test, which will result in at least one of you going home. Your 1 hour prep and 2 hour service starts now!
You're gonna be doing the halibut. Who can sear?
Sear scallops, yes.
And you can be fast on that?
Yes.
Okay, today is the fucking day
Yep.
to float every stop.
I want everything perfect. We have plenty of time. Just execution.
Let's do this, guys.
You take your fish out. Let's go. You're gonna take your time and you're gonna do it perfectly, right?
Let's go, let's go, let's go. You just need to work a little bit faster, okay?
The key to a great service is a case of delegating, planning, organization.
Get rid of your board. Go. Get rid of your board, clean up, and then do this. Come on.
You got to have the right people doing the right job.
How many times do you make aioli, Mike?
Lots.
Exactly.
Lots, chef.
You know.
What are you making here?
I'm making the squid aioli, chef.
Why is it so runny? It's supposed to be thick.
I'm gonna put another egg yolk in there, and it's gonna thicken it up nicely.
How's it going, Mike?
The squid ink, it really gives it a weird color.
We want it really black, Mike.
It looks really gnarly.
It's gray. It doesn't look anything close to what I showed you.
I've got to add more in, and I just didn't want to get it too salty, chef. Squid.
Tastes okay, but
Yeah,
the color,
just
you
the
can't
color.
serve anything that looks
No,
like
no,
this.
no, yeah.
Get this out of here.
I buggered up whipping yolks into oil, essentially. Bush league.
Put mustard in yet?
Yeah, I did. And just give me one little shot of squid
Guys,
ink.
gotta
in
get
there,
that
too.
aioli done.
Yeah, don't worry. It'll be
Don't
made
worry.
in like 2 minutes.
The two team captains have to be able to delegate who's going to do which job and check in with them routinely.
All right, guys, that's it. Get on the move. We got our groove now, guys. That's
Yes,
it. We
we're
got
on
our
it.
groove. We know what we're doing here.
Okay, you guys, let's go. Get that fish done right now. You need to get that in that thing right now, okay?
Get rid of anything that is not service related.
Yes, chef, we got it all under control, chef. We're not gonna disappoint you.
As the teams finalize their prep, the restaurant starts to fill up with patrons.
All right, listen up. The restaurant is open.
Yes, chef.
Showtime is about to begin.
At any moment, you will have your first order.
For the appetizer course, the customers can choose either the beet salad with walnuts, yogurt, and pickled onion, or the seared scallops with smoked roe and squid ink aioli.
Chefs, new order in.
Yes, chef.
Blue team, 3
Yes,
beets,
chef.
1 scallop.
3 beets, 1 scallop. Yes, chef.
Red team,
Yes, chef.
2 beets, 2 scallops.
Let's get going.
How are we on scallops?
I'm just about to flip, just finishing the seared.
The red team gets their beet salad up first.
Service, chef.
Why isn't the beet in the center of the plate? Not good enough.
Yes,
Do it
chef.
over.
Yes, chef.
Come on, guys, details.
Call me Tamara.
Wow, Marita, that looks amazing. Excellent.
Thank you, chef.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
That's it, guys.
Very nice. Thank you, chef. Perfect. Service, 2 scallops, 2 beets, table 4.
As the blue team's appetizers hit the table, on the red team, Tamara struggles with her plating.
Service, chef.
It looks dry. More dressing, more olive oil. Let's
Yes,
go.
chef.
Give me a beet salad that you're proud of, okay?
Yes, chef.
Another beet. 3 more scallops, blue team. Let's go. That's beautiful.
Thank you,
Marita,
chef.
that's the Marita I know.
Thank you, chef.
Fantastic.
Order, chef.
All right. Let's check out these plates.
Yep, chef.
Tamara,
Yes, chef.
these beets look beautiful. Finally, we have a competition here. You're starting to plate like you mean it, right?
Yes, chef.
Eric is on the scallops. The scallops are being cooked to perfection.
Are those scallops cold, Pino?
No, chef. They feel warm. Chef, coming up, 4 scallops.
Nice looking scallops.
Thank you, chef.
4 scallops, table 1.
We're doing great. I'm feeling pretty good with appetizers. We seem to have our groove going.
But in the dining room, a blue team appetizer has been found wanting.
Good evening. I understand we have a couple of cold sea scallops, is that right? Yes. I'll take them right back to the kitchen and have them replaced immediately. Thank you. Apologies once again, I'll be right back. Chef, we got an issue here. Cold sea scallops on table 6. blue team. I need them back, quick, quick, quick.
Plates got sent back saying the scallops were cold. I just refired 2 more orders of scallops, and it's right back out there.
Please send my apologies to Chef. I'm so sorry about that, Chef.
The blue team recovers quickly, and after a rough start, the red team is nailing their plating.
Good, Chef?
It's better than good.
Thank
It's
you.
really amazing.
Thank you, Chef.
I'm beyond impressed, I'll be
Thank
honest
you,
with you.
Chef.
The red team rocks the appetizer round. Like, we are killing it.
And according to the diners, both teams are knocking it out of the park.
Yum, man.
I've had many beet salads, but none quite presented like this.
The presentation's beautiful, the texture's great, it's cooked to perfection.
Honestly, everything is like a party in my mouth.
That's really good.
I'm loving this.
Customer feedback will be taken into account, but ultimately, the judges will choose the winning team.
Both these plates are beautiful.
I would have to agree that the plates look stunning.
The blue team's plating was a little messy. It wasn't as refined.
Hey, stop talking. Let's taste. I'm
Let's
hungry.
try the blue team.
That's beautiful. I mean, that is, to me, perfection. A little bit rare on the inside.
Now let's compare the red team to the blue team. I would say this sea scallop is a little salty.
Kayla was a little heavy-handed, I think. Okay, guys, let's move on to the next appetizer.
When you put the two side by side, you really notice how the presentations differ.
The red team here seems to really have the edge on the presentation. It's plated properly, the proportions are all correct. The blue team, unfortunately, is very sparse. It's very light on the dressing. That's the only flaw, though. Let's try the blue team.
Blue, okay.
You know, I really love the textures. You know, you got the crunchy walnut, you got the hydrated beetroot juice.
They pulled it off. Now, the red team here, the beet is cooked to perfection. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. I couldn't tell the difference if one of my cooks had plated this.
You guys look too much. You should be eating because this tastes absolutely perfect.
But now, the home cooks face the much more challenging main course. Pan-roasted halibut with Thai coconut broth and tea-smoked venison with chanterelles and sweet potato.
Right now, I want you to clean your stations, get organized, because the next test is incredibly difficult.
We need to get ready because this is going to be way more intense.
Timing is of the essence here, guys.
It's panic right now.
Figure it out right now.
30 seconds, guys, we're starting. Ordering. Blue team, 5 halibut, 3 venison. Yes, chef.
I'm cooking both stars of the dishes, so if I screw it up, there is no dish.
Red team,
Yes, chef.
ordering.
Yes, chef.
6 venison, 2 halibut.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
That was 6 venison. The broccoli goes with the halibut, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Guys, I don't hear any food cooking.
And the kale and the mushrooms go with the venison.
You don't have to do it right now. You have lots of time. You don't have
a lot of time, actually. You have very little time.
Yes, chef, I understand.
In dinner service, it becomes really real. The mood is very tense.
The tricky part, now you have to synchronize halibut and venison. Yep. They both take different times to cook, right?
Heard, chef.
So I'm on the venison, and it's not the easiest protein to cook.
Fuck, that's hot.
Kayla's gonna cook the halibut,
I'm dropping.
No, we need to get his venison on first.
and Tamara's gonna plate both dishes.
You're both quiet. Leave.
Kayla, not yet.
I gotta drop it or it's gonna be a dead pan.
Then leave the pan. Move it off the heat. Kayla, don't do it.
I feel like I can't breathe, and I just have to pump out these dishes.
Let me drop.
No, not yet.
No.
I don't want you putting that halibut in until he's put the venison in the oven.
You got it.
But despite Tamara's instructions, Kayla decides to start the halibut.
How far is this away?
This is 6 minutes away, chef.
You sure about that?
Yes, chef.
6 minutes? And 6 minutes here.
Yeah.
So if this is 6 minutes away and your venison's 6 minutes
Then it's
away,
gotta rest for 4
what about
minutes.
resting?
Yeah,
So your
it's gotta
venison's 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
So in 10 minutes, this fish will be overcooked.
Okay, chef.
Right?
Kayla, what did I tell you about the fish? Kayla, if you're not gonna listen, you're gonna be off the station.
Fuck, dead fish.
Yeah, dead fish. Get a new one.
Over on the blue team, Eric has his proteins under control, and the first dishes are ready to leave the kitchen.
Some nice looking plates here. Service.
But the red team continues to struggle, and one of their tables is getting restless.
Can I talk you into staying just 5 more minutes to give us another chance to try and get your food out?
Okay.
5 minutes?
We have to go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm losing my appetite.
I've just had table 7 grab me and tell me that if they cannot get their main courses in 5 minutes, they're gonna leave.
Tamara?
Yes, chef.
Table 7 is you.
Yes, chef.
This table is leaving the restaurant if the food is not there in 1 minute.
How did that happen?
Hey, we need those fish now. We need them plated now. I'm totally overwhelmed. I'm not trying to yell at her because I'm a Put them on the plate. I'm trying to yell at her so we can win. Yes, chef.
Guys, honestly, we've got tables that are gonna walk out any minute.
Get plating!
I'm getting the
plating!
Yes, I gotta get the venison in. 1 sec here.
If they leave because of your dishes, there's gonna be huge consequences.
They left. They couldn't wait any longer.
Table 7, Tamara, has walked out.
Just walked out.
Table 7 is you. That's never, ever happened in this restaurant. Let's go.
Yes, chef.
Work together as a team.
I need you to help her with sides and me plating.
Okay,
we have enough venison.
Yeah.
Okay, we lost one. Sucks, brutal. So we just gotta be focused.
Service!
But just as the red team starts to hit their rhythm, the blue team loses theirs.
You know, I need 3 halibut and 1 venison. After that, I need 1 halibut and 3 venison.
That'll be right after.
After that, I need another halibut, another venison. Let's go.
Eric, how you doing here?
These aren't searing like I want them to.
Our timing is off, and this is crucial.
Why are you steering on the wrong side? That's the back side. Sorry, chef. Come on, I was so specific with you.
It just slipped my mind that there's one side that has to be seared first. It's so stressful. I don't know how to get out of the weeds. We're just like stuck in this rut and we can't even bounce back.
If I were you, I would pull him off that. He can't do this.
Chef, he's got it, chef. He owns it.
He did such an amazing job on the scallops. I know he's gonna do an amazing job on the proteins.
I don't know what to do here.
Okay, you know what? Start over. Okay, right now, we're gonna put 3 new venison in there and 5 halibut.
I can't start the halibut at the same time as the venison.
Start the venison. Start the venison right now. Chef?
I need food.
Yes, chef.
How long?
Okay.
How long?
We need 12 minutes, chef. We have to refire everything. Our time was up.
I don't know how we're gonna get through this dinner service.
I need you on the pass. I've got to go in here. They're going down. They need my help.
All right, get in there.
Chef Claudio takes over the kitchen. We just blew it. It really sucked. He comes in with so much confidence and just nails like 7 venison at once.
Okay, next. We're doing them at the same time. Okay, nice hot pan. We're almost there, guys. We can do this.
With Claudio's help, the blue team gets back on track.
Claudio, how long?
You're gonna have everything up in 6 minutes.
6
everything.
minutes.
Okay, start plating. Let's go.
And the red team continues to pump out orders.
Order!
Some nice-looking plates here
Thank
for the
you,
red
chef.
team. Service.
We kind of just get the groove going.
Halibuts are ready?
Service. Table 8. Let's go, guys. We got a rhythm now. Let's push it out.
Mine's good. I like the halibut, and I like this coconut broth.
It's kind of the best thing I've ever had.
Yeah, it's really good. Service, come on, service.
Service!
The last plate goes out.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Being here and working in a professional kitchen makes me want to have a restaurant more than ever.
My father passed away when I was young, and he was a restaurateur.
You did such a good job.
My dad would have been so proud of me running this kitchen tonight.
Before leaving, the diners fill out customer comment cards, and the judges weigh in on the entree round.
I mean, in terms of appearance, it's very difficult to say which one's better.
The halibut on the blue team, the portion size looks a little small.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Let's try the red team here. Well, the fish is very nicely cooked.
You can see it glistening there. Look at that moisture. Fish is beautiful. Nicely cooked, light golden brown.
Great dish. Let's try the blue plate now. I gotta say, I am not loving the way that the burdock is garnished here. It looks very messy.
Yeah, I
It
agree.
almost looks like compost. Let's see what the middle looks like here. Wow, this looks a little more cooked, though. What do you think?
Dry.
Yeah, that's a dry piece of fish.
It's a little more dry.
Yeah, it's dry.
All right, guys.
At first glance, they look terrific. 2 wonderful venison dishes.
The venison here is rested properly on the blue plate. On the red team, the venison, you can see it's bled all over the sweet potato. It did not rest properly.
If I was given that, I would send it back.
So we'll try the blue team first.
That venison is perfect.
Nicely seasoned, perfectly cooked.
Okay, let's try the red team's plate. Look at the venison here.
You can see the outside is completely charred.
The pan was too hot, overheated.
That's not nice.
Definitely.
I don't recommend that.
The guests are gone, and the home cooks gather in the dining room to hear what the judges have to say.
Great work, everyone.
It was not easy, we know that. And when you're the top 6, it's not supposed to be easy, right? Don't be too hard on yourselves. Now comes the hard part. The 3 of us have a very difficult decision to make, deciding which team wins and which team will face the pressure test that will send one of you home.
All will be revealed tomorrow in the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
Come on. Who knows what the pressure test is gonna be? That's just another thing that's playing with our emotions.
I'm worried, extremely worried. I don't want to face that pressure test, and I don't want to go home.
It's the morning after the restaurant takeover, and the blue and red teams will soon find out who is safe from elimination and who will face a pressure test that will send one of them home.
My belly has that fire of wanting to be here and cook and win. My heart is missing my boys. So it's this internal battle that I guess I'm facing.
I have some doubts that the red team has won. I'm very concerned because we had our table walkout, and that's just unacceptable.
Welcome back, everyone. Last night, you faced a very difficult challenge.
But only one team can win.
Red team, your plating was beautiful. Your appetizers were excellent, but you had a hard time getting your entrees out. One group of diners even left, something that's never happened in my restaurant.
The table that walked out could cost us this challenge for sure.
Blue team, you also created gorgeous plates. Your food looked and tasted delicious, but your teamwork broke down to such an extent I had to go into the kitchen and completely take over. Pino, what happened?
When it came to the entrees, we hit a snag. We had a hard time. Probably should have stepped in and taken over cooking the proteins.
Why didn't you?
I thought we'd bounce back, Chef. I really did.
You underestimated the pressure.
Yes, Chef.
Kayla, you've cooked in every pressure test in this competition.
Yes, Chef, I have.
Tamara, you've never been in a pressure test.
No, Chef.
How would you feel about being in one today?
If I'm in one today, then I have to take responsibility of my team and what we did yesterday.
Overall, we have a very difficult decision to make.
The team that won last night's challenge, the team that will be safe from elimination, is the red team.
Yes! Oh my God!
Such a huge wave of relief. And not only are we not cooking, but we're in the friggin' top 5.
Oh, I'm so happy not being in a pressure test. Holy shit.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Chef.
so much, Chef. Thank you.
I'm so happy.
You three are now in the top 5 of the biggest culinary competition in Canada. Please head up to the gallery.
Good job, Grace.
With Chef Claudio having to come in and save our butts, I'm not surprised that we're the losing team.
The three of you in front of us, Pino, Marita, and Eric, you all have to face the pressure test.
And the person with the worst dish will go home. The remaining 2 will join the others upstairs as the top 5.
I am extra worried because this is going to be my first pressure test.
It's time to find out what you'll be making.
Today, your inspiration comes from a bakery. It's an edible icon for many Canadians, a symbol of our sweet patriotism.
It's a breakfast classic and a decadent snack. And we'll show you 12 good reasons why it deserves to be the star of this pressure test.
What is it?
A dozen donuts.
Look at how good those look. Donuts are actually like super hard to make. They're super technical, even though it just seems like the trashy dessert, right?
They are made with a light, airy, yeast-based dough with a signature hole in the middle or filled with something delicious.
In this pressure test, you will make a dozen perfect donuts and serve them in a bakery box. Your box must include at least 3 different types of donuts.
Who's gonna fly too close to the sun and make 4?
Eric.
We want to see donuts that are perfectly risen, delicately fried, and finished with different glazes of your own invention.
Oh.
All the ingredients you require will be waiting for you at your stations. You will also have access to a specialty pantry, where you can choose the ingredients that will flavor your donut fillings and glazes.
You'll be given 60 minutes. Use your time wisely.
I'm definitely terrified that it's donuts. I really, really hate baking.
Time to switch your aprons.
I'm confident. I like donuts. I have some ideas. I'm gonna knock it out of the park.
You, Chef?
I hope I never have to see a black apron.
Are you ready?
Yes, Chef.
Your 60 minutes starts now.
I'm really stressed, but I'm trying to be calm and hopefully it'll work out.
No helping Eric.
The This is top 5.
It is the most common sweet dish in the country.
The donut is a tricky thing. You know, this is not an easy pressure test. It is about precise measurements when you're working with donuts to get that perfect combination of ingredients to come together. This is the tricky stage.
5, 5, 5, 5, 1, 1, 2.5.
So at this stage of the cook, they should be activating their yeast by warming it up, by adding a little warm liquid. So you have the right dough, the right airiness, the right texture in order for it to proof.
Somebody's going home, it could be me. Like, it really depends on the dough.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's working too slow.
Yeah.
I grab the extra bowl of flour instead of my measured out bowl of flour, and I dump that into my dough. You have to have exact proportions. It might not work out.
You only have 45 minutes left.
See, this time right now is absolutely critical.
Hers looks really hard.
While the dough's raising, they need to get all their toppings ready. I would actually stick to the classics. Something that's filled, great chocolate top donut. I might add a little bit of sea salt to the top of that. I wouldn't try to reinvent the donut here.
Rita,
Yes, chef.
so what other donuts you're making?
I'm making a strawberry lemonade, a vanilla brulee, and a coconut donut.
That sounds very tropical to me. I'm interested in the strawberry lemonade. How is that going to get into a donut?
I'm gonna make this into a compote, and I'm gonna put it a little bit in the middle.
Ah, I see, in the center.
Yes.
Keep an eye on that clock.
Yes, chef.
Chef.
First pressure test. How you
Chef.
feeling?
Under pressure.
Under pressure. What are you gonna do?
Chef, I'm gonna make a peanut butter and jelly donut inspired by the classic peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm gonna make a s'mores-inspired donut, and I'm gonna make an Italian-style donut.
Classic, not very exotic.
I'm taking the classics into considerations here and making something out of that, so that's imaginative, I believe.
How confident are you? Scale 1 to 10.
7, Chef.
7.
It's enough to put me through, because my scale is pretty high.
Eric, walk me through your donuts. How many donuts are you making?
I'm gonna do 8 different kinds.
8 different kinds?
Yeah. I'm not just gonna do 3 because I never want to do the minimum. It seems too easy. It's gonna be a bacon one, a coconut one, cinnamon sugar, vanilla one, play on a mole, chocolate and spicy, citrus one, blueberry jelly filled one, and candied walnuts.
So what's your backup plan?
Eric's strategy, it's not even a strategy. You can already screw up 3. Why would you screw up 8?
8's good luck for a Chinese.
8, though? Well, that concerns me. It should concern you, too.
Is he doing like a creme anglaise too?
Yeah.
Like what was he doing with the milk?
He's doing a creme anglaise.
30 minutes up. You have 30 minutes left. I would recommend that you take a look at your donuts and make sure they're proofing nicely.
Look how flat they look.
Let's make this work.
My money right now is on Marita.
I think Marita cooking her donuts now is a good strategy. Now she can then focus on just the toppings and the fillings only.
Eric is doing 8 different varieties.
What? 8? He doesn't think the pressure test is tough enough already with having to make 3 donuts?
He's making it more difficult for himself.
He's got a creme anglaise. He's got a blueberry sauce. He's got
something burning.
Yeah.
I definitely could be going home today. It's really ambitious what I'm trying to do.
If he pulls this off, I'm going to be incredibly surprised.
I'm so excited to see Eric all over the place. He could help me move further in this competition if he messes up.
3 top MasterChef Canada contenders are fighting for survival in a pressure test that demands a dozen perfect donuts. They must make at least 3 different varieties, but Eric has decided to present 8.
Everybody needs to be pushing themselves and challenging themselves to make it to top 5.
If he pulls this off, I'm going to be incredibly surprised and very impressed.
You'll be eating humble donuts if he pulls this off.
Humble donuts.
Pulls this off, I'm opening a donut shop with him in charge.
Call it Lucky 8 Donuts.
Yes, and you can work there too, Claudio. 15 minutes. At this time, I would be removing all your donuts from the fryer and letting it cool.
It's so crazy to look down and you think that Pino or Marita or Eric is going home today. Those are 3 really good home cooks.
Come on, Marita, you got this, girl.
Look at that. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's not a good idea at all.
Holy fuck.
You only have a couple minutes, Marita.
Last 5 minutes.
Last few minutes, I don't think I'm gonna pull this off. Chef Claudio was right.
See the way Eric's putting his
He's
fondant on?
definitely supposed to dip the donuts.
If he was to look around and see what Marita's doing, look at that.
Some of my donuts were a little bit more dense than the other ones, I guess because of my errors in making my dough, and it's not filling as well as I would hope. Time is just ticking away. Come on.
1 minute left. 1 minute. Start boxing your donuts.
Come on, guys.
Eric's not gonna make it.
Think quick.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Nice job, guys.
Please bring your box up to the front. Okay, let's open this up. Wow. These look perfect. You're married to a policeman, right? Okay. Tell me what we have here first.
I've got a vanilla brulee, a strawberry lemonade, and a fairy coconut donut.
Let's do the coconut, because I love coconut. Love it. I can taste all the components. The glaze is just perfect. That, to me, is a very coconut donut.
Thank you, Chef.
Marita,
Hi, Chef.
these look beautiful.
Thank you, Chef.
Little jewels in a box. Let me try the strawberry lemonade. Sounds wonderful. That hint of lemon, it always makes that fruit come alive. And that's exactly what happens with this donut.
Thank you, Chef.
That strawberry is up front. That lemon is a second flavor. You are the donut diva today.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Wow, Marita's donuts were stunning. They were beautiful.
They look like they came from a shop.
What's in this box? Did you stick with the plan to make 8, or did you take my advice and do 3?
There could be a variety of 8 in there. So these 2 are my bacon donuts, drunken nuts, cinnamon sugar donut, candied peppers with chocolate glaze, blueberry glazed donut.
Looks like there's a couple of hits and a couple of misses. This is the bourbon and walnut?
Yeah.
Classic combination. I like this one.
Thank you, Chef.
Nice texture. The flavors make sense to me. So what is this?
There's a bacon glaze with candied bacon on top.
Nice texture.
Thank you.
Not too sure about this fat. Did you eat this?
I did.
Do you like it?
I do.
I don't.
Well, 8 means wealth in Chinese.
Yeah.
But it also means greed. And when you get too greedy, I can tell you what can happen. You can get a big fat 0. So remember that.
Yes, Chef.
Okay, well, my favorite has always been sugar donut. Nice and plump, soft. This looks good. You know, I don't like my donut too sweet. But this one, it's just right. It's not too sweet. Nice texture. Beautiful. Now, don't you wish all 12 of your donuts were these?
Yes, Chef. I'm not by any means happy with this final dozen donuts. It just looks like I'm an idiot because I tried doing 8 donuts and Chef even warned me I shouldn't have done 8.
Chef Michael.
Well, at first glance, I notice how irregular they are. I find that a little disappointing that, you know, we've got a large one, a very small one.
Yeah, Chef, I wanted to have smaller and bigger donuts.
Why would you want to do something like that?
Well, sometimes you want 2, because I know when I eat donuts, Chef, I eat 2 or 3.
Really? These donuts should be the same size.
Yes, Chef.
Tell me the flavors you have in your donuts, please.
A cream-filled donut with sour cherry on top, chef. A s'mores-inspired donut with graham crackers, chocolate ganache, and a marshmallow.
This one here?
Peanut butter and jam-inspired donut.
No jam.
Didn't make it through.
Are you sure you put jam in there?
I'm positive, chef. It seemed like it went in there.
Let's try again.
I hope that one's better. There we go.
You've got jam in this one.
I do.
It's unsweet. It's almost sort of flat in flavor.
Okay.
But I do feel there's a little error in the dough, and I think something went a little awry here.
That's fair, chef. Thank you.
What's the flavor here, what I'm looking for? What exactly did you want to achieve with this donut?
I wanted that nice cream to come through, chef. And I wanted to get a little bit of that sourness from the sour cherry on there, chef.
This one's delicious.
Thank you, chef.
What happened with the yeast? It looks like it didn't activate here.
No.
Try that. What do you think?
It's a little doughy.
It's very dry.
It was a bad idea. I should have just made them all the same size.
You all brought your best to this pressure test. But unfortunately, one of you will be leaving the MasterChef Canada kitchen. We need a moment to discuss.
That was one of the worst donuts you've ever had, too.
That's one of the worst ones I ever had.
We were able to find some good ones in there, but there were also some duds. On the other hand, very interesting when you lift the lid. You want to know what they are, but you wouldn't want to eat them all. 3 dozen donuts, 3 very different outcomes. And one of those outcomes was so outstanding that it has secured this home cook a place in the top 5. Please step forward. Marita. Congratulations.
Thank you, chef.
Please take your apron off and head up to the gallery.
I'm in the top 5. I'm so happy. Mama's proud.
Pino and Eric, this is a very hard decision. Both your donuts had extraordinary qualities. Pino, your flavor profiles were whimsical and inviting. And while the presentation was not uniform, it was pretty and tempting. Eric, your donuts were inventive but sloppy. You attempted too many flavors.
Here's the thing about the donuts. Food should always look good. But at the end of the day, most important thing is taste. And the donuts that tasted the best belong to Eric. Go join the other finalists on the gallery.
Thank you, chefs.
It's okay.
Pino, you've had an extraordinary journey here at MasterChef Canada.
I have, yes.
And you were a tough competitor, but always kind, decent, and generous. You will be missed here. But I know your wife and 2 boys will be overjoyed to have you back. Come up and say goodbye. It's been a pleasure.
Cooking is who I am. It's in me.
Come on.
I've shown that I could cook, and cook well, in fact.
I would serve this in my restaurant.
I must say, it's very good.
Thank you very much.
The veal scallopini. Well done, Pino.
Brussels sprouts and beans and bacon. Go blue! Go blue!
I had so much fun. Met amazing people. I've learned a lot when I'm here.
Someone help me find.
I have to keep cooking. My boys, they're growing boys. They eat, so I have to keep cooking.
Pino!
Chef,
Who's going to be Canada's first Master Chef?
Canada's first Master Chef has to have a good poker face and a couple of cards up their sleeve. It's gonna be Tamara. It's been an honor and a pleasure.
On the next episode of MasterChef Canada,
Let's go.
the home cooks prepare a family reunion dinner.
And the family that you'll be cooking for is your own.
It's the most heartfelt episode in MasterChef history.
Hi, sweetheart. I miss you, Daddy.
The top 5 cook from the heart
Get him locked, get him locked.
and try desperately not to lose their heads.
My pans are too hot.
If she's burnt her curry, it's game over.